Howdy, Big Beefy, Everybody here on an episode of the Binding of Repentance Plus. Gonna do more of that Eden streak. Wow, that's a okay, that's a good start. More of that Eden streak, courtesy of the random item number generator, Eden Gaming. We're just gonna start off with Holy Brimstone. So, you know, flight, we're probably gonna get like tier rate increase. Yep. Forget Me Now is I'm probably not gonna use it. We gulped our trinket we didn't have, and you know what? Looking like a win already. We don't have a lot of health, but it is like the early floors with an item that just like kills everyone, so it's probably not gonna matter too much. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've played Isaac, like for recordings, because I just like uploaded one today, and I was like, oh shit, my backlog is like literally empty. I have like one Fiend Folio left, and I need to like play this game a little bit. And you know, there's some reasons for that. The one, I've been doing the whole streaming thing more, and it's honestly been pretty enjoyable. I don't stream for like very long, so like honestly at that point I like I wish I could stream more or more often, and I mean I can. I've been focusing on other things like drawing and like cleaning cleaning a garage, which I've made remarkable progress in. Super Magnet is obviously a funny item, and I will be taking a Super Magnet for that exact reason. Let's actually go get our secret room. So yeah, I've been focusing on like mostly drawing and streaming. So, and also one of the prerequisites to how much of a backlog of art I have to upload on multiple websites, especially I don't know, let's just like theoretically say that a certain website gets taken over by a absolute nut job, and then all traction on that said site is just completely null and void, and 2 years of work trying to grind a following just disappears overnight. I don't know how that could ever happen. So you have to upload like your backlog to another site, and you just gotta. It's basically that, but purgatory. So that's why I haven't really been playing Isaac. I was worried like mentally that I had like burned out, but like I have like a limit on how much stuff I can do in a day, like mentally. I like to call it the 4-hour like fatigue. Well, I've never actually called it 4-hour fatigue, but 4-hour limit. But 4-hour fatigue sounds better. Where like even let's say like you have a job or you're doing some sort of task or like a hobby or sort of thing, like some sort of thing that feels like work or is work. You really only have like 4 hours of like good work in you before you're just like unable to do anything else. And I've felt like that for a while. I actually should do like deals because of our basically infinite amount of health regen we can get, so I might as well do that. And yeah, I've been getting to that pretty frequently, because like uploading art is not like that's not fun. it's basically just sitting there putting prompts in, being like, okay, and like prompts I mean like your like description and all this and tags and stuff like that, and on websites specifically that like allow for that. Or let's say I have like, I don't know, like maybe 100 characters that I've made over a large period of time. Yeah, I gotta upload a lot of stuff. There's like 5 sites that I have like because I just got like a VGen, right? And so like it's a good thing to get your portfolio on your VGen. And I'm not like super picky on whether or not I should pick specific things on my VGen. So chocolate milk is a weird one because it's going to be hard to use my brimstone as well as use it. So yeah, you just keep going. That's basically what it's been. It's just forever uploading to one website and then having to do it to another and then another, and then you at infinitum. And so that's been exhausting. And then there's the work I've been doing to try to get like my streams to look a little less like just me like hitting plus. and then just going. My example of that is going to be, so last stream, we played, I'm trying to remember, I wasn't Mega Bonk last time, it was something else, right? What did I stream last? Dude, this is like that, you like can't remember what you had for dinner, or like breakfast, like sort of thing. It's like, what did I stream last? Because I'm like, it wasn't Mega Bonk. I don't remember. That's not good. I guess I'm just an old man. But yeah, I was like, okay, so I want to... Oh, I streamed Rampage Nights, that's why. Okay, I remember. So I wanted to get the stream to like have like a actual like starting soon. And I was like, okay, what do I want to do for that? And I don't want to use one of those like cheesy like preset images that you can just go buy for like $5 that just are a looping vaporwave background that I don't like. So I was like, okay, well, I should just make it like my character dancing or something related to me. Well, it wasn't specifically dancing that came in my head, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me do that. Let me do something stupid, very on brand of me. And I decided, yeah, let's just do that. One, I don't know how to like animate in 3D. I don't even know how to make like a 3D model yet. It's something that I've been trying to. I want to learn Blender, but I've been burnt out doing other stuff, so I can't really focus on the whole make Blender stuff. Soon I will try. Hopefully, Sunday is my day off. It's Saturday right now, recording this, so it's probably not going to be tomorrow. But you know, that's the sentiment. It's like either learn 3D or work on stream stuff or videos. Oh, I got hit. And it's been very much don't do the other ones. And yeah, it's just like kind of I get fatigued pretty easily. That like I spend my time on that. Not like I don't want to play Isaac right now. I mean, this really doesn't feel like work. But if I'm like exhausted, it's like not a good time to be doing this. And yeah, right now, today was like, I wasn't like a do too much stuff day. I drew. That's the usual thing I try to do. So I drew some stuff. And we're now playing some Isaac. That is an insanely good curse room. That's an insanely good curse room. That would be really good if we didn't have flight already. Basically, we don't benefit from fate at all, which is kind of... So it's like, whatever. We already had flight, so I'm not going to complain that I got flight again. We've had it the whole time, and it's been nice. But yeah, there's all these other games I've been like... I asked a while ago, like, what games should I play that like people recommend? And I got like a lot of good options. But then I don't know if I want to stream them or record them. So Isaac is like my recording thing, unless we're going to play online, which I might have to do a little bit more. And I've been saving like other non-roguelike games, or like a couple I've had an idea of. Or like games I just wouldn't want to record on stream. And those have been a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun streaming a lot more than just like sitting here in a room. It's like a social aspect. But I actually do need people to like show up during the stream, so that's a difficult thing sometimes. So, you know, and I'm not like a huge channel yet. See, that's that confidence, because if I believe it'll happen, it'll come true. It'll happen eventually. I won't become like 2 billion follower mega super guy, but I got some confidence that people enjoy me, my brand of entertainment, and the fact that I just got a range down. Gulp in that trinket, by the way. That's definitely going in there. Also, like, learning a lot of these games. So, I was recommended to play. It's really just like off topic, but you know, it's just how I'm feeling. I haven't really left the house too much as of recent. I went to the market like a couple of days ago, and that was about it. Really haven't had a need to leave the house. I don't even have a vehicle. And most of the interesting things that involve me not being in the house are like, wow, I was down the road and I saw a spider. How interesting. But I learned one of the things I was recommended to play, even though I've played like a decent amount of it when it was in the beta still. Or not the beta, but like there was only a few characters and there was just a button to unlock everything. Nuclear Throne. I'm really bad at Nuclear Throne. I'm realizing. And it's the kind of annoying that I don't like in a roguelike where you just like die instantly. To like shit that isn't even like clearly on screen. And I was just like, do I actually like this game, or did I just watch like YouTube videos to try to make me think I do like it? And I think it's the latter. Which is unfortunate. I don't like, I like Zelda games, not bullet hells, I think is what it is. And as much as you would want to call this a bullet hell, I really don't believe it is. Like, this to me is a Zelda roguelike like through and through. There's like no... Obviously there's like bullet hell bosses now, but it's like... It was Zelda dungeons before it was shoot a bunch of shit in your face. I mean, basically this game's always done that last part, mostly because of the person that's made it. But not like projectiles, like actual like literal shit. So I've come to realize I think I'm just bad at games, and I should just be sad about it. I'm not actually sad about it. I don't give a shit if I'm bad or good at games. I just care if you enjoy watching me play said bad or good games. That being said, it's almost October, so let's change topics. It's a little bit of October almost, which is probably one of the most fun times of the years, because multiple years actually. Because Halloween's fun. You get that autumn weather, which is like way better than, in my opinion. You know, I know like people, at least when I would work in retail, and people would be like, "Oh, this is so cold," when it's like they don't even, they like have a coat on and like a sweater, and they're just like complain that it's like too cold and all of this, and I'm just like, it's really just like my cynicism. But I would hear all the time that like people would be sad that it's like super hot, not hot. It's like super cold during like the winter, or like not even winter anymore, just like when it's before summer, before even spring, honestly. Let's get that transition period. And I'm just like, man, I really love when it's summertime, and because like, and here's my opinion on like cold weather is you can just wear like a coat and then just be fine. Obviously, if it gets like really cold, it's a little harder to just do that. But I'm just like, there's no counterplay to when it gets too hot. So the counterplay is you like involuntarily open your mouth, like to have it like like open wide, just not even being able to like function. And like when I had said that joke, it was like a super hot day when I was working, and like one of the first people I checked out was like mouth wide open, like just not handling the heat. And I'm just like, exactly what I'm talking about. Like people have always just been like, it's just like human nature, because it's not like people have like the two extremes, like it's too hot and too cold, is just like a majority of the year. So when it's just right, and that just right is different for like everybody. It's always like, oh, today's too cold. I can't wait for it to get hot again, and then it gets hot again, and you're like, oh, well, no, I just can't wait for it to be too cold. I need it to be cold again. It's too hot. And it's just like, I'm always thinking to myself, I wish it was just always too cold, because that's just more fun. Like, it just feels better to manage. I don't like this hot 80, 100 degree weather that we get, and it's not enjoyable. That's like, simply put. I don't want it, and I don't want to have to deal with it. But it's that's been like it the whole time. It's like, oh, I gotta complain about the one that's not happening. It's just people, you know, want to be comfortable at the end of the day, and who can fault anybody for that? But it really is just funny to me that it's just like so consistently. Holy cow. Like, you flip when the situation calls for it. I'm actually gonna stop using the brimstone laser because we have double shot Death's Touch, which I haven't had Death's Touch in a damn minute. Now most of that becomes the fact that it will come back my money. I was trying to fit that into the joke. I don't do devil deals very often anymore. I do them angel deals. I feel like I do devil deals a lot more often when I'm on this this file. But I mean, I was given the opportunity to have a lot of HP this run, so that's what I've been doing with it. I just don't even want to use that. I'm excited to play more games. There's a handful of the ones that I was recommended that I think I'm gonna record. I guess if you're watching still, back on that recommendation, like, what games would you want me, not specifically, because there are some good games I want to stream, where I don't have to have like a file go like from the beginning to the end, or just like play it for fun, you know? Like, Peglin is a good example, because I'm just kind of playing some Peglin. But what games would you want me to just play regularly? Also, I think this gives a damage bonus now, so that's pretty cool. As like video content. And the recommendations where I forget what it's called. It's like something, the six-sided oracle or something. It has like the owl, and it's very blue, and it's a good game. That I played like once or twice, not on like cam, just kind of in my free time. I'm gonna actually just take this. I haven't done boss rush in a minute either, so you're gonna see I haven't disabled the boss rush timer mod that I had, even though, so you're gonna see that twice. I'll probably remember to disable it, but just me playing streaks, it took me like 8 or 9 runs to remember to even enable mods after one of my streams. It's whatever. But then I was also recommended like some pretty damn good games. But I've always liked, you know, the odd roguelike. I'm trying to remember the games that I was recommended just because it was in the tweet. Because I'm like, Nuclear Throne, it was not one of them. Not that it's a bad game, but Nuclear Throne just wasn't on the list of ones people said. So I'm like remembering which ones are and aren't that I've already like had in my brain. And I should definitely listen. Like Noida, more of that Magic Craft is a good one. Magic Craft is a really fun game. I love it a lot. Which I just mentioned Noida, but I actually do like. Noida's like a tech demo. I say it every time. It's a good game, but like, it's a good tech demo. I don't really think it's a good game. Actually, I'm gonna backtrack on that one. Like, I don't feel bad saying I don't think that game's good. At least how it is. And then we've been streaming Mega Bonk. Mega Bonk is my favorite. It's my favorite Survivor game by far. And I just had a huge patch, so I want to stream it again. Maybe I should stream it again, like now, like after this recording. No, I probably will. I'll stream it maybe tomorrow, even though Sunday is my off day. Yeah, I just like, I want to play more games. I have the time to do it now, so I should probably just up my stream schedule so I have more things to do. That was boss rush. Holy shit! I didn't even feel like it. Like that was seriously like super fast. That almost feels like some of them got skipped. Did they just go like, oh well, oh we understand that your build is pretty strong. Let's just go ahead and ignore it. But there's a couple of games, I guess I'll mention them now, that I wish I liked more and or at all. That I would play, but yeah, just unfortunately not. They didn't come to fruition for me wanting to play them. I mean, I guess I'll take this, right? Number 1 is Cult of the Lamb I was excited for. I hate hunger bars in games, so doing I think it's just like I hate that style of. You would think I would like room-based roguelikes from how I play these games. That's an insanely good duo of items. And we're gonna lose our little thing here. Actually hit me. And then we're gonna try some shenanigans. I just didn't like Cult of the Lamb because, like, man, I hate dodge rolls already, and I hate hunger meters. And it's just like every single guy you have has a hunger meter, and it's just like I don't want to have to play the game for the sake of playing it. Didn't they buff the shit out of this item? I'm gonna take it just because they did it. Also, you're just not gonna. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with my gut. Let's go black powder. I think they did some crazy shit to it. So that game, like, just like it had me visually. I love the style. The music is really good. Even the combat, I think, feels pretty good. And then everything has a hunger meter, and I just didn't want to play it anymore. And like town building, waste your time shit, and I didn't like any of that. So that's the aspect of that game I didn't like, which is unfortunate. This teleports me to my deal. I actually don't want Abaddon. Another one that is gonna this is gonna be the one that like really makes everybody mad. I've played very little Hades. And, okay, we can just redo a floor if you want to. Which I'm probably not going to. And that is gonna ultimately, like, come off on, like, when I say this whole thing. I don't think I like Hades. Again, dodge roll sort of stuff. A lot of the shit feels the same. But what really, like, I'm so sick of fighting the same, like, 5 enemies that I just do not like Hades that much. I would say it's a good game. I just can't. It's just like I'm already burnt out of doing the same thing over and over again. Like, which is crazy because I'm playing, you know, Isaac, which, you know, I do the same thing over and over again at Infinitum a lot of the time. And I don't know. With Hades, there's just not a lot of variety, and most of the builds that you can make in that game are just damage over time, poison, chaos, AoE, Poseidon stuff. Like, I couldn't get into it. It feels very samey. And it sucks. Not that the game sucks, it just sucks that I can't enjoy it. Well, obviously I'm gonna take this over the other item. Well, those are really the two. The two I could think of off the top of my head. Those were two that were like thought about. And then I just like quickly was like, no, I'm not gonna play those ones. I like when my game has variety and no dodge roll, so you can just put Kiriko on E. A lot of games have that Kiriko on E. You know, Nuclear Throne has a roll, but it's literally a joke. It's like not even like useful in the slightest. I just keep saying Dark Souls ruined all video games. Like every game needs to be a turbo hard game with a dodge roll. So like we make the game really hard, but then give you the option to be invulnerable for short periods of time to offset the bad design. Well, not really bad design. I wouldn't say it's bad design, but it really is just like just a bunch of shit that can just do. I don't know how to describe it. It's not bad design because obviously they're designing shit around it, but then you could also be like exit the dungeon that tells you that their main mechanic for dodging is unintuitive, which I'll never let that game live down. Not that it needs to, because it's a successful game in the Gungeon universe, because there are actually now probably there are a lot of games now for that. Enter, exit, the arcade one that uses as a light gun one that I would love to play one time. Even the demake counts. There's just a lot of good games. So yeah, after like I get a little bit of a backlog at this game, I'll probably have to play some other games. Like Peglin's been fun. I'm gonna play more Peglin for sure. I don't remember what Crucible I'm on, so I'll have to look back at that. Which is just Ascensions if you haven't played that game. And then I'll probably play more of that. I want more like games like that where there's no like long-term investment metro progression bullshit. Which I do like metro progression shit if it's done well, and then you have ones like Dead Cells where it's like, hey, do you want more heals? Play like 50 runs, I guess. And then you put in quotes play because they probably want you to just sprint past all the enemies. I'll never be able to understand that game, truly. I mentioned this last time I brought up Dead Cells. I want to know why people like that game. Like, what gives you the loot? Because every aspect I don't like. I had like a toxic amount of like awful things to say about that game last time, so maybe I should just like keep my mouth shut if I don't want to get like some guy to like take a shit in my coffee in the morning. And I don't want that, and I don't even drink coffee, so you know what? It's not even my coffee. Don't even worry about it. Dead Cells is a 1 out of 10.